your favorite hood healer. It's your favorite hood high priestess. It's your favorite motivational dominatrix. It's your favorite auntie, captain, goddess, king in the place to be. And I want to welcome you back to my channel. It is 12:12 on a Sunday, so you know what that means. It means it's time for a little Sunday service, soul food, spiritual tea session with LadySpeech. So I'm here to give you a reading. I'm here to divine for you today, darling. First and foremost, let me pull my pants up. Let me pull my pants up and get a little bit more comfortable for you. And now let me take these shoes off to get a little bit more comfortable for you and me. And we can get us into this reading. This top is hitting a little bit crazy when I sit down, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, y'all. Welcome in. Bunny said, peace. Peace to you, baby. And then you put a little star and a bunny in the comments for me. Thank you, honey. Thank you. That makes my day. Jaden said, hey, good afternoon. By the way, arguing with boomers is irritating. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, darling. So get you some self-care. Get you some self-care, okay? Let me check in with these comments. Tasha said, so lovely to see you. So lovely to be here, Tasha. Thank you for supporting, baby. Tia is coming in strong with them butterflies. You already know what's up. You already know what's up. Hello, hello, hello to all of you. Okay, yeah, I pulled I feel like that's a little weird, but it's okay. We're just going to go with this top because I'm not changing. Even though it's going to give me a little grief. It's all good. Hello, hello, good people. If you are new here, put a caterpillar in the comments. And if you're new here, I mean you've only seen like 2 or 3 videos of mine. If you've seen more than 3 videos, then put a butterfly in the comments and let me know where you at, baby. This is the moment where I invite you to tuck me in the corner, get comfortable, do what you got to do, get your earbuds, baby, take a car ride and attach me to your Bluetooth, take a walk, do what you need to do. Do what you need to do. Do what you need to do, honey, because we're going to be in here for a little bit of a session, okay? We're going to be in here for a little bit of a session. So let me explain what's going down. This is a divination. This is a reading. This is Sunday service soul food session where I spill the spiritual tea, baby. I'm coming at you most Sundays, either at 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12, 1, 11, 222, 333, 444, or 555. If I don't hit y'all by 555, I'm probably not going to hit you on a Sunday. This is a divination, so I've got some cards. Let me introduce you to these cards that I'm going to use to speak on our future this week and give us a bit of spiritual counsel. So first and foremost, we are going to be using the Oracle Poggz. I want to remind you that I will be putting all of these, in the description boxes. All of the names to all of the cards that I'm using. I had a brain fart. So first and foremost, we have Oracle Poggz. I was going to say all the things at once. These are Oracle Poggz created by Moon Pumpkin. If you want to get some Oracle Poggz, you can go to moonpumpkin.com to order them. This is the original set, and this is I think this was called what was this? The growing set or what set was this? This was the flower set. I forget, but she updates them on a regular basis. So moonpumpkin.com. We are also going to be using the, Steampunk Tarot. I am all over the place. We're going to be using the Steampunk Tarot today. We're going to be using the Sacred Rebels Oracle deck today. We are going to be using the Music Oracle deck today. And we're also going to be using the Goddess Oracle deck today. Yeah, okay, and Moon Pumpkin is in the building. Thank you. So this is the Chrysalis set, okay? Lord of mercy. Oh, and Moon Pumpkin, I was going to call you about this, but since you're in the chat, I need the book for the 90s lyrics edition. I need the book for that. I never got the book for that. So if you have the little tiny book for that, can you give it to me, baby? Can you give it to me, baby? All right, y'all. So those are the cards that we'll be using today. Again, I'm going to put, when this is posted, all of those are going to be in the description box after this is posted. Now, when I do my Sunday readings, I bring my affirmation box. What is my affirmation box? It is a box filled with affirmations, parts of poems, quotes from the Bible, from the Quran. We have parts of songs, all kinds of stuff. Random affirmations. So we're going to pull at random from this. And we're going to let the universe tell us what we need to affirm in our lives. I'm going to say the affirmation to affirm myself and to pour into my cup, but also give you the opportunity to learn the affirmation. And then I'm going to invite you to say the affirmation after me. Okay? All right. So I've got my tea. Make sure that, you know, on this channel, we believe in hydration. All right? So go get your water. Go get your juice. Go get your tea, go get your coffee, go get something to hydrate yourself and wet your whistle, all right? And make sure that you are hydrating yourself and wetting your whistle while we're doing this, okay? Ooh, this tea is hot. This is immunity tea and Yoruba mate. I mixed them because, you know, kill two birds with one stone. Kill two birds with one stone. Give me some energy and heal me, baby. I'm not sick. I just don't want to get sick, so this is what we're doing. And you know, I am always surrounded. I got some candy too because I deserve it. Some gummies. They're sour. I love it. So, you know, well, this affirmation just jumped right out at us. So, I guess I'm going to be reading that affirmation first. I'm always surrounded by my 10,000 ancestors, 10,000 Lawa, Viorisha, all of that. I am never out here in these magical streets by myself. But when I do these readings for you, I bring my rock friends. So let me introduce you to my rock friends. First and foremost, we have my golden healer quartz. I love this. I love this. I love this crystal so much. Every single time I touch it, I just radiate. I vibrate. I love it so much. If you are a healer, or if you need help healing physically, mystically, magically, emotionally, get you some golden healer quartz because this is the, ooh, it's the ish. Ooh, it's the ish, baby. It's the ish. Black tourmaline for protection because, you know, not everybody who watches me, not everybody who follows me loves me. Some of y'all don't. Some of y'all like to hate follow people. I don't hate follow people. If I hate you, I'm not going to follow you. But some of y'all be doing that. So I got the black tourmaline for that protection energy. We're also working with some pyrite because the money, baby. Let's bring in the money, honey. I'm saving to buy a house and some land so that I can create a ritual outside retreat space for multiple spiritualities who want to come and do outside rituals. Hello. So the pyrite brings in that money, baby. I'm obsessed. This is a new stone. I'm doing a whole bunch of love work in my life. And this strawberry quartz in the shape of a skull is freaking amazing, magnificent, all the things wonderful and divine. Do you hear me? Okay? This is strawberry quartz. Never even heard of it. Never even heard of it until I went to work at the Magic Shop this Thursday because I do readings there. They had it and I was like, this was the first stone my eyes went to. And then I read about it. It's everything I needed. Yes, strawberry quartz. I'm going to name you Jamal. Oh, no, I'm going to name you Stefan. Yes. This is Stefan, my strawberry quartz, skull, friend, baby daddy, lover. He's not my lover, but he's going to give me a lover. He's going to get me all of my lovers. And help me love on myself even more. Do you understand me? Do you understand me? My crystal baby daddy, his name is Stefan. My crystal baby daddy, his name is Stefan. Let me stop. Next up, we have crystal quartz clusters. Yes, baby, this is a cluster. We've got some, not smoky, but some, cloudy quartz right here, and then some more clear quartz right here in a little cluster. And last but not least, baby, actually, this is not last because I got something in my pocket I'm going to show you. This is that Tibetan crystal quartz, baby. That Tibetan quartz crystal. Ooh, Lord, I love me some Tibetan quartz crystal. I love Tibetan quartz crystal. It just is. It's everything elevating to my spirit. Now, I'm going to show you something in my pocket. Let me get this in my pocket. I try not to buy too many stones anymore, but I can't help it. I'm a witch. Anyway, this right here, Tasha said, what you got in your pocket? Let me show you, baby. This is Auralite 23. I feel so even motivated, like picking this stone up. I'm about to get all the work done. The owner of Herbs and Arts, John, who is super into crystals and super knowledgeable about crystals, he was dealing with crystals that day because he just got a shipment, and he picked up this and was like, it said my name. Auralite 23 has like literally like 23 components to it. The base of this one, or the active stone in this, as you can see, is amethyst, but it literally has got all types of properties in it. As soon as I touched this stone, like, mental, and I can even feel it right now. I can feel it right. I literally can feel it right now. I am not super responsive to a lot of stones, but this golden healer, like physically responsive, I'm physically responsive to this stone, and I'm physically responsive to this Auralite 23. It literally just brings in the clarity so quickly. I had been working on something for weeks and could not get past the mechanics of it. As soon as I picked up the stone, within 10 minutes, I sat down and saw it clearly. I like mapped out everything I needed to. It was just immediate. I had never heard of this before, never encountered it before. Auralite 23. Auralite 23. And this is fairly newly discovered. So I think this has only been discovered in the last like 20 years. It's been around for millennia, of course, but it's just fairly newly discovered. So yes, this lives on my personal altar when it's not in my pocket. So yeah, them is the stones today. I was super excited to show you that stone. Okie dokie. The Cash App, moving on. This is church. The Cash App is LadySpeech. The Venmo is LadySpeech Sankofa. And the PayPal is LadySpeechSankofa@gmail.com. Okay? If you benefit from this content, make sure you show your financial appreciation. Thank you to everyone. Somebody just put 1212 in the PayPal. Thank you. Y'all be putting 333. Naomi hooked me up with the 333 earlier today. Some of y'all put $1. Some of you put $50. Some of you put $25. Some of y'all have dropped $500. Some of you have dropped some money. Whatever amount that you give to me, as long as it comes from your heart, I appreciate it. Actually, I don't even give a fuck if it comes from your heart. But I know it does come from y'all's heart. Thank you for showing your financial appreciation. Thank you for loving on me. Thank you for uplifting me. And thank you for supporting me. Okay? All right. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. We got a good one today. Well, we always got a good one. So let's get into it. I'm going to sip this tea. Then I'm going to spill this tea. Ooh, this tea is real hot. I usually like to let my tea cool down. All right, honey. Let's go. We're going to begin with the Steampunk Tarot, and we're coming in nice. I'm about to tell somebody's business, honey. I'm already spilling my business, okay? A fun fact about these readings drag the fuck out of me. I don't know how y'all get affected by these readings, but honey, these cards be dragging me. And today is no different. You don't know my life. It's like I'm just playing. They do know my life. Anyway, let's get it done. Steampunk Tarot. We're coming in strong with the Two of Swords. Now, when we take a look at this, she seems like she's at the crossroads, or a type of crossroads. She's got the two swords up, and her face is, or her eyes are blindfolded. Really, what we're looking at is the fact that she is trapped between two decisions. She's got some decisions to make. She is trapped between air, and she is trapped between this water aspect as well. Right now, she's balancing very precariously, not really making decisions. She's just balancing. But at some point, she's going to need to take the blindfold off and make a concrete decision, okay? So if you haven't already come to this place in your life, you're about to come to this place in your life where you're going to need to make some major decisions about what to do next. What to do next in relationship. What to do next with job. What to do next with career. What to do next with family. What to do next with kids. What to do next with moving. What to do next with your spiritual process, what to do next, what path to take next. You are going to be asked to make that decision. Now, some of you, the energy of this card, you're already in that space and you're kind of not wanting to be concrete, or you're not concretely throwing all of your energy towards one of the decisions that you've made, that you're halfway in between it. Like, I need to go right, but I'm not going right. but I need to go right. But I know I'm mostly gonna go right, but I haven't all the way committed to that decision. You need to commit to that decision. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. All right. And to make the best decisions, you're going to need to take the blindfold off and get a good look at where you're at. Get a good understanding about where you're at emotionally, mentally, financially, physically, spiritually. Literally take stock and take inventory of what the hell you got going on right now. Take a really good look at it and use all of that information to make the best and the most informed decision about moving forward. Okay. But we've got some decisions to make, baby. Some of you, you're deciding if you're going to move. Some of you, you're deciding where you're moving. Some of you are deciding how to shift your career. Some of you are deciding if you should leave a relationship behind. And I'm not just talking about romantic relationships. Some of you are deciding about friends. Some of you are deciding about what to do with friends in your life, what to do with family in your life, what to do with romance in your life. Some of you got some decisions to make, so it's time to make them. Also, the message that's coming through for me for this card is trust your instincts. Some of you don't want to make the decisions because you're overthinking it. Stop overthinking it so much, okay? Stop overthinking it so much. Stop overthinking it so much. I want to remind you that our indigenous way of thinking and our indigenous way of moving valued us. It valued our minds, our intellectual intelligence, our emotional intelligence, our spiritual intelligence, and our physical intelligence, okay? The mind by itself is easily corruptible. The body by itself is easily corruptible. The heart by itself is easily corruptible. The spirit by itself is easily corruptible. But when the mind, the body, the spirit, and the heart are in alignment, and when you allow yourself to make decisions from all of those spaces, you will make a more aligned decision that is more in alignment with your life. So it's time to make decisions. For those of you who have made the decision, it's time to start moving on the decision. I can totally identify with this part of this. It's time to start moving on the decision. Some of you have made the decision to go forward or to do the thing, but you just haven't moved on it yet. Some of you have made the decision in your heart, but you haven't made the actions to back that up. So it's time to make the actions to back that up, okay? This is not about being stuck between a rock and a hard place, but it is a little bit about stagnation and being stuck. So it's time to get unstuck and move along on our lives. All right? All right. So next up, we have the Queen of Swords. We are dealing with some swords today. We are cutting through the whole truth. Now let's take a look at this. She is elegant, poised, looking beautiful. Her outfit, chef's kiss. She's got her steampunk crown on, her dress, but she also has got her sword. Now, her body language is open. She is taking the hand of someone. She's obvious and she's leaning forward. So she's in, all right? But she's got her hand on her sword and she's ready. This card is a couple things, all right? So number one, some of you are this person and some of you are the person taking her hand, okay? So some of you are this person. She's got the sword because she's been hurt. The Queen of Swords knows that bastards exist, that betrayal is a thing. The Queen of Swords is so very loyal. When she loves you, she throws everything at you that she got. You need some money, she got, and if you need some money, she got money, you got money. If you need some clothes, she got clothes, you got clothes. If you need shelter, she got shelter, you got shelter. If you need food, she got food, you got food. She don't play about her loyalty, okay? But she's been hurt, all right? Here's the thing. She is open and she is willing. The person has asked for her assistance. She's saying yes. But she's also saying, fuck around and find out if you want to. Come over here. Treat me like crap and I'll cut you. I'll cut you. Look at her hand on her sword. She will cut you. She will cut you. This makes me think about this last couple of days. I've been really talking on social media about the concept of being kind and not nice. I have a whole YouTube video about it. Y'all can look it up. Okay, it's on a playlist on here on one of these playlists. But I did a couple months on here and recently on TikTok. I've been talking about the fact that I am very kind. I'm a kind person, but I am not nice. Okay. I am kind. It is my duty, it is my pleasure, and it is my honor to take care of my community, all right? I am a kind person. I have compassion. I want to help people. I want to be there for people, but I'm not nice, which means I'm not always agreeable, which means like if you come over here mistreating me, I will answer you back. I might not answer, I might match your energy, and that's the least of what you ever want me to do. You want me, if you ever come over here and you transgress against me, the least of what you want to hope that I match your energy, because I usually don't. I usually don't, okay? If you go low, I go to hell. If you go low and I'm feeling froggy, baby, I'll drag you to Hades. Literally, I'll go lower than you'll ever go, and I'll drag your ass down to Hades, drop you off, and make my way back up to heaven. Do you understand me? Ain't nothing nice to play with. Ain't nothing nice to play with. But I'm kind. You come over here with goodness. You come over here with love. And I'm also down. You can disagree with me. I don't have yes men in my life. I don't have none of my personal friends are yes men to me. They don't just agree with everything that I think. We have disagreements, we have different viewpoints, but the great thing about it is we can do that without being disrespectful. We can do that and do it in a way where we can grow each other and not offend each other. And that's all I expect is just decency and respect, okay? The Queen of Swords is not playing around. She is open. So for those of you who have been hurt by relationships, people have been messed up, people haven't been good to you, heal it. Look at it, heal it, admit that it happened, learn from it. Yes, have a little caution about yourself, but we also learn from the lesson so that you don't repeat the lesson, so that you become a person who doesn't even attract those people. But also don't let the fact that you've been burned before and screw you, and this is where spirit is dragging me. And speaking to me. Don't let the fact that people who have screwed you over before stop you from remaining open to love. Oh, the words coming out of my own mouth. Whew. Transparency. Oh my God. Transparency. In this moment, I'm seeing that I had to take a break from a friendship that has meant a lot for me. But in the end, I understood that this friendship was not supplying me with anything good. It was actually draining me. And the person I was friends with, they didn't mean me any harm, but they also didn't mean me any good. And they just don't really have energy for me. They have the energy that I needed to, they could receive all the love and energy that I had to give, but they literally didn't have energy to support me, to love me, to uplift me, to anything back. So I distanced myself. But I have been, again, transparency, because your favorite healers are human. I, in this moment, noticed that I pulled back from a lot of people because of this. I was healing. My heart was very broken because of having to take a break from this friendship and realizing that this person did not care for me as much as I cared for them. And in my hurt, I pulled away from other people. Some people who loved me. Now, I didn't throw anybody away, but I have not been open. And I'm going to go back to being open, and I don't judge myself for what happened and for my behavior. I'm human, so I'm not going to judge myself for the fact that I pulled back this last couple months. I needed to protect my heart, but also I have a really beautiful community of people who love me and want to be with me and want to pour into me, and they've been reaching out. So I'm going to be making some calls at the end of this day. But the Queen of Swords reminds us to remain open, to remain open to love, to remain open to, friendship, to remain open to being a part of people's lives, to remain open, but also stay ready. Always be on the lookout for the red flags. Be on the lookout for your non-negotiables, being messed up or messed over. Be on the lookout for that. The Queen of Swords reminds us to remain open and remain cautious as well. But do not let our past, things that have happened in our past with betrayal, stop us from being loyal and stop us from, receiving that loyalty. Now, that was the message for the people who are occupying the space of the Queen of Swords. The message for the people who are asking for the Queen of Swords: do not take for granted the good people in your life. If you have friends, if you have covenant members, if you have family that y'all can commune with, that they protect you, that they love you, take care of those people. If you have people in your life who take care of you, who are loyal to you, who love you, take care of those people. I understand that you might not have a lot to give, but what you have to give it. There are people in your life who want only the best for you, who want, so many times, like, we get caught up on seeing how we've been fucked up and we've been fucked over. So many times we fixate on the people who haven't treated us well. We fixate on the people who are currently not treating us well. And this can lead to us not seeing the people who have so much love to give, who have so much beauty to give, who have so much grace to give in our lives, okay? Also, for those people who are occupying the other space, the friendship space, beware of the fact that all of us are hurt. Nobody's okay right now. So we all may be a little bit guarded, okay? For the people who are coming into my life, especially from a romantic space, I'm a little bit guarded right now. I'm a little bit guarded right now, but I'm open. Do not let that guardedness, don't take that personally as if I don't like you, but I am a little bit guarded. We all are. We all are. So be aware of that and also make the effort to see through those things and really connect with people. And what you will find is that even up under their under their guardedness, they're really feeling you and they like you and they want to build something with you, okay? Okay. So that is that. Let me check in with the comments and then we'll get to some affirmations. Jennifer, why am I getting called out like this? I kind of want to find another romantic relationship, but I'm scared of being screwed over like I was with my ex-girlfriend. I feel you, Jennifer. So it's time. This means it's time to open. It means like this is a call to this week, the next couple weeks, get into your love work and do some work around repairing the heart. It is okay that you are scared of being hurt again. We all are. But it's important to move in this world with spiritual protection and with energetic protection. But also we need to move into this world with openness because that's when we're going to receive the best experiences from love. And honey, we both got dragged, okay? You're not by yourself. Amberly said, feeling the drag by my edges. Me too, girl. And then was the first 2 cards, okay? Pauline said, welcome, Pauline, my baby. Off topic, your top suits you wonderfully. You look glowing. Thank you. I appreciate you. I was looking rough this morning. I had to take a shower and put on some clothes and some earrings for y'all. You deserve it. I deserve it. Hello, my beautiful. Oh, my God. Someone said, oh, my God, I drew the Queen of Swords for myself on Wednesday. Queen of Swords is not playing. Queen of Swords is not playing. Nikita said, okay, I've literally been planning to move with my cousins and best friend, definitely making the decisions on how we plan to go do that. Yes. Make the decision. Start to move on your stuff. Tia said, it's annoying when the cards look so good and hurt me so deeply. Yeah, this was so pretty, and then it smacked us. It beat us up. Josh said, I just screamed. I've been getting to 2 of Pentacles lovers more, all at the crossroads. Can my guy stop calling me out? Yeah, apparently we all masochists this morning and we wanted to get smacked around by spirit. So that it delivered. Spirit delivered. Spirit delivered. Okay. Let's do some affirmations. This affirmation literally fell out the box. I didn't even see it fall out the box. It was just sitting right here. So this affirmation says, I welcome all the ways the universe wants to bless me. Repeat after me. I welcome all the ways the universe wants to bless me. I welcome all the ways the universe wants to bless me. Repeat after me. I welcome all the ways universe wants to bless me. I welcome all the ways universe wants to bless me. All right. All right, this is a quote by Anonymous, and it says, don't be afraid to put your mental health first. Repeat after me. Don't be afraid to put your mental health first. Don't be afraid to put your mental health first. Don't be afraid to put your mental health first. I want to remind you that nobody's okay. Nobody is okay. Nobody is okay. And that's what it is. Here's the thing. The people who are doing the best right now are keeping the fact that they are not okay in front of their faces, and they're also keeping their wellness in front of their faces, okay? We are all surviving the end. We're surviving the end of a cycle on planet Earth itself. We are surviving an end of a cycle and the beginning of a new cycle. A lot of governments from Canada to America, a lot of across Africa, across Europe, everybody is getting screwed over right now by their government officials. Mother Earth herself is rioting, okay? Corona is still whooping everybody's butt, all right? Nobody's okay. We just got over last year, 2020, wasn't the greatest. We lost a bunch of people, and we're still losing a bunch of people, and we're still going to lose a bunch of people this coming winter season. It is important. It is important that you prioritize your mental wellness as best you can. Whatever resources you have, utilize them. Do what you need to do to be okay. People are literally losing it. I saw a clip yesterday on someone's TikTok of a little person absolutely losing it in a space. And you could tell that they were just done. They were just done. They were just done. They were just done. Done. People are losing it. People are losing it. And people are also lying about the fact that they're not okay. People are also haven't been okay for so long, their barometers are off. They're off. Do what you can. Do what you can for your mental health. Take your breaks. Take a nap. Go for walks. Talk to your support system. Pray, meditate, whatever you have access to, utilize it and take care of yourself. Take care of yourself as best you can, okay? All right. Cash App is LadySpeech. Venmo is LadySpeech Sankofa. PayPal, LadySpeechSankofa@gmail.com. If you're feeling this, if you're benefiting, go ahead and put some money in the collection plate, baby. That information also will be contained in the description box as a part of my link tree and then individually listed. Okay? Okay. Jennifer said, oh, by the way, does anyone have any BIPOC Etsy shops for crystals? I need to get some for protection work. BigLizConjure.com is a Black-owned apothecary that is brick and mortar. It's a brick and mortar place. It's a stone place, the actual building. But also, she has a lucrative, she started out online. So BigLizConjure.com, you can order crystals, you can order roots and herbs, you can order a lot of things. I know her personally, Black-owned business. I know her personally. She's amazing and wonderful. And you know something? I had a side project a while ago that you just reminded me of. I was working on compiling magic shops from Black, Brown, and Indigenous people across the United States and getting that list. I know that an incomplete list does exist somewhere, but I wanted to complete the list and make sure that I had it out. So I'm going to get back on that. But at the very least, you can visit BigLizConjure.com. That also will be in my description box as well, okay, to order some crystals. And then if any of you have any other suggestions, put them in the comments for this young person to see. Alrighty then. I know some other places as well, but I don't want to give them, I don't know if they do online orders. So this is why that's the only shop that I'm naming that's Black owned. But I'm going to get on that and I'm going to create that list or get the list and make sure that's available for all of y'all at some point. Okay. All right. All right. Somebody said, yes, Big Liz, I buy from her. Yes, yes, yes. I'm glad you do. She got good stuff. I love her formulations. She's good at that. She's fucking chef's kiss. And she's my friend. I'm a little biased, but I just loved her before she became my friend. So there's that. All right, y'all. Let's get back into the reading. Well, we never leave. I always say that we leave the reading. We never leave the reading. Are you doing okay, Stefan? I love you, boo. Stefan, bring me my girlfriend and my wife and my husband. Well, no, bring me my wife and our harem. Gotta check in with Stefan, make sure he take care of me. He take care of me. I gotta take care of him. All right, let me get into these comments real quick. Naturally EU on Etsy is a Black woman owned. Latricia is the best. All right, so that's another one. And I'm naming these off because these live comments will disappear when I repost it. So for the people who are watching this recorded, you can have access to that as well. So Amberly said, naturally EU on Etsy, Black woman owned. Latricia's the best. Let's see. And that's it so far. Okay. All right. Let's get back to the cards. Okie dokie. We are introducing a new deck to the space today. This is the Sacred Rebels Oracle deck. I'm looking at the box. I want to show you the box, but there's a bunch of stuff on it, so never mind. But this is the Sacred Rebels Oracle deck. I love it. The first one we have is Seeing the True You. These cards are really beautiful. Excuse me, these cards are really beautiful. I like these cards because obviously this is a white woman, but not all the cards look like white people, which I appreciate because white people are not the only people on the planet. So I like a card that has a whole bunch going on. I like a deck that represents a lot. All right. So this is Seeing the True You. Here's the thing. No more projections. No more living by other people's projections. No more living by your own projections. Also, it's time to live as who you are now. You are not who you were 10 years ago. You are not who you were 15 years ago. You are not who you were back then. It's time to evolve and to see the true you. A lot of us get caught up in situations where people project onto us, or the caricature that we've made for ourselves as how we're living our lives. In the end, that is not exactly who we are. It is time to be with people who truly reflect us, to be with people who truly see us, uplift us, to be with people who understand who we are and who reflect who we are. If the people you are around no longer reflect you, it is time to remove them from your life. This is something that we all actually need to step back and see. This pandemic changed us fundamentally. It has changed everybody. Everything is different now, and that's okay. Everyone is different now, and that's okay. It is time to take a real good look at your community. Take a good look at your community. Do they reflect who you are at your core? Do they reflect who you're moving into? Do they reflect who you are right now? Some of you are going to have the epiphany moments of, wait a minute, some of these people have never reflected me. Listen, I had to come to Jesus about and a realization about a friendship earlier, about how so much of how we moved together was their projection onto me. And so much of their issues with me were actually not my issues at all. They were their own projections. Also, I had to remove myself from that friendship because I cannot be my true self, my full self with them. Because I felt like they would either compete or like it was just weird. So get with community that you see your reflection in. There is a Portuguese saying, comes from Brazil, and it is "Imina cara, imina cara, imina cara." That's my face. Imina cara. Imina cara, that's my face. When I meet kindred spirits, when I meet people who are part of my soul tribe, when I meet people who are part of my soul space, it feels like that. Oh, that's my face. Imina cara, that's my face. And it's a deeper meaning. It means I love you, but something a little bit deeper. Like we're family, we're people, we're the same, we are one. It is this acknowledgement that we are one, you know? Your community should be a reflection. Even in our differences, even in I have a diverse community. We come from different perspectives, but our spirits mirror each other. And this allows me to see my fullness. This allows them to see their fullness in me. This allows us also to see it not only in the good and great and amazing aspects, but also the not so good, the not so great aspects. I see my reflection in the messed up part of them. They see their reflection in the messed up part of me. And because we are of one mind and of one energy, we are healing and working on those things as well, okay? So it is time to see your true reflection. It is time to honor your true reflection. And it is time to only be around people who do that, who see your true reflection and who honor your true reflection along with you, okay? We have new birth, guarded vigilantly. Whoo! Fun fact about LadySpeech. Let me stop and pause for a second. have a speech impediment. I'm a stutterer, and it's acting up today. This is why I'm stumbling over my words, and things of that nature. And sometimes I just need to stop and pause and reset my brain. I'm dealing differently with my neurodivergency. I'm neurodivergent, and I've been all my life. But this is the first time I'm dealing with it from a full perspective and from an honoring perspective. And so this means that some of my stems and my triggers and my things, I'm letting them go off a little bit more, and I'm not masking as much, so that I can deal with myself a little bit differently, so in being helpful for me. So yeah, that's just what's going on right now. That's where my energy is at, and I just needed to acknowledge that real quick in myself and bring it down so I can talk. Sweet. Alrighty then, new birth, guarded vigilantly. There we go. I feel so much better. I feel so much better. And just taking that little pause, I feel so much better. Okie dokie. Last year, at the end of last year, I remember saying that I died 1,000 deaths, and I look forward to dying 1,000 more. And that is the absolute, honest to God truth. We are in a cycle of death and rebirth, and we're going to be in a cycle of death and rebirth for a while. So this is new birth, guarded vigilantly. Let's think about molting. Let's think about this rebirth, these rebirths that we're going through as molting or shedding. Snakes, crabs, and a couple other species of bugs on this planet do a thing where they molt, and that's how they grow. They literally outgrow their old exoskeleton. They grow a new one inside that exoskeleton, and then when that new one is nice and fresh and prepared and ready, they break out of the old skeleton. Now, for those who do that, there is those beginning moments, especially there's a couple of crabs that do that and lobsters that do that. So they have a hard exoskeleton, and then they grow a new one, and then they break out, they molt out of the old one. There is a period, a sweet spot where that skeleton is very, very soft. That exoskeleton is very, very vulnerable. And so they need to be guarded because they are more at risk of being up under attack, and they have less defenses, okay? You are going through a space in a period of rebirth. Things are shifting. Things are changing. Okie dokie. So you're going to need to, as you are shifting and changing, guard that, all right? In this time of social media, we have literally, in this reality, I am blessed enough to be old enough to have watched reality TV and social media shift us and change us. It is a beautiful thing, and also it's a blessing and a curse. It is a double-edged sword. Because of social media and reality TV, there's a lot of us who do not know the art of keeping shit to yourself. You do not have to put everything on social media. You do not have to put all of your dreams, your goals, your desires, your wants, everything. You don't have to put everything on social media. You also don't need to put your shifts and things on social media as well. Here's the thing. It's a delicate line, and it's a fine line you need to walk. I am about showing yourself. I share a lot with you guys online. But there's a lot of things that I do not share in the moment. And that is so that I can navigate that moment as best as I can. I also don't share some things in the moment because I'm aware that not everybody who watches me on Facebook or on Instagram or on social media likes me or means my highest good. They can take a moment of my vulnerability, and it has happened, to fuck me over, okay? I say that to say there are times when you are rebirthing where you need to find a safe place to be, where you need to shut the fuck up and get into a corner. Point blank and simple. Keep it off of social media. Sometimes when spirit guides me, and like I said, it's a fine line you walk. There are recorded videos where I recorded it myself, where I got online and shared a completely devastating moment in time that happened to me, something really crazy, and I did it because Spirit directed me to. I did it because it was important for people to see that part of me. There are parts of vulnerability that should be shared. As a public figure, Black femme, it is important for me to also display my vulnerability with you guys, because a lot of you guys, especially as a fat Black femme, y'all love to do this thing where you superwoman me. Y'all love to, oh, she's so strong, she doesn't need any help. Y'all love to do that with Black women and Black femmes, okay? And Black people in general. So for me, it is actually important to display some of my vulnerable spaces with you so that you understand and that you always remember that I'm a full human, that it clicks in your head that I'm a full human. And I need assistance, I need help. There's times when things are not that great, okay? So it's a fine line, and it's a line that you walk, that you're going to need to use your intuition. You're going to need to speak with Spirit about it. I literally divine on those moments when I feel like I need to share, or if I'm being pushed to share, I will divine on it. I'll pull out the pendulum, the cards, the whatever. I'll pray about it and wait for that answer, depending, okay? But there are times when you need to not. There are times when, as you are rebirthing, you need to get to the corner, you need to get to the back until that aspect of you solidifies, until it becomes something that is concrete, until it becomes something that is hard, until you develop your defense mechanisms about it, okay? Yeah. So guard your rebirth at the time of rebirth, but also take care of that sweet spot space. Take care of that sweet spot space. We have, oh yeah, no, that was the two. Yeah, because I just did the seeing you. All right. That's it on that. Let me check in with these comments, and we're going to do some affirmations. Let me see. Jennifer said, no, seriously, this was a problem my mom had with me. I never knew when I shouldn't have said our business. Granted, I think I'm neurodivergent and I don't get a lot of social rules, but now I know what she meant. Not everybody heard your problems wants to help you. Exactly. There are people who, especially right now, y'all need to be, and I did a status about this, but this is a great place to insert this and remind y'all that everybody is hurt right now and nobody is okay. So here's the thing. There are three types of people who are understanding that concept. Number one, healers. And the healers that understand that are on the lookout for those people, and we are offering our services up and making sure that we are available to help those people get through and navigate. The predators, just like healing, I can smell someone whose wounds are leaking, and I'm a healer. Predators can smell it too. They can smell the blood in the water like a shark. They can smell a drop of blood from 3 miles away in the water. And the third type of person is the person who sees that and they're doing something about that within themselves, okay? So yeah, watch yourselves and protect your neck. These energetic vampires are out here preying on people. You can avoid them also. The way to avoid energetic vampires too, one of the ways, number one, protection. But number two, understanding where you're at. Understanding and knowing when you're wounded. If you understand your woundedness, if you get out of your ego and understand where you're fucked up, even if those places are unhealed, number one, you can put protection around those places. And number two, if you know where you're fucked up and what type of energy you're putting out, then you're going to know what type of energy you're bringing into you, and you can be aware of that, and you're going to be prepared for that, okay? Okay, let's do some affirmations. Again, that Cash App is LadySpeech. The Venmo is LadySpeech Sankofa. The PayPal is LadySpeechSankofa@gmail.com. Put some money in that collection plate if you're feeling it. Okay. This affirmation says, I am grateful now, and that is keeping the door open for more blessings. I am grateful now, and that is keeping the door open for more blessings. I am grateful now, and that is keeping the door open for more blessings. I am grateful now, and that is keeping the door open for more blessings. I am grateful now, and that is keeping the door open for more blessings. You know what? This is an affirmation that I just want you to listen to. I don't want you to say it. I just want you to take it in. Put your hand over your heart, or put your hand over your womb space or your chi space or on your head. Put your hand on yourself. Hug yourself. And I just want you to take this in. I'm going to read this a couple times. You don't got to repeat it. I just want you to listen and take it in. To the soul that is hearing this, I know you're tired. You're fed up. You're close to breaking. But there is strength within you, even when you feel weak. Keep fighting. I'm going to read that again. To the soul that is reading this, because I'm reading this. To the soul that is hearing this, I know you're tired. You're fed up. You're close to breaking, but there is strength within you, even when you feel weak. Keep fighting. One more time. To the soul hearing this, I know you're tired. You're fed up. You're close to breaking, but there is strength within you, even when you feel weak. Keep fighting. All right, let's break off into the message from the music oracle deck. Hello. We're going to begin with Janis Joplin. 3 messages, and I'll break it down. Number 1, evolve, but don't compromise. You're all you've got, okay? Evolve, but don't compromise. You're all you've got. Number 2, the power of love must replace the love of power. The power of love must replace the love of power. Number 3, you are far greater than the sum of your fears. You are far greater than the sum of your fears. Number 1, evolve. You're all you've got. You are not going back to the life that you had. Nobody is. So stop trying to go back there. Stop trying to reclaim anything that before 2020, we're not doing that anymore, okay? 2 things are happening. You have to either shift or dead or be done with a lot of that shit, or you're going to need to evolve your approach to some of that old shit, okay? All right? Evolve, adapt. This world is changing. You must change with it. Society is shifting. You must shift with it. You must shift with it. Evolve. If you're going to survive, and not only that, if you're going to thrive, you're going to need to adapt and evolve. You're going to need to change with the times, baby. However, do not compromise who you are. Do not compromise yourself at your essence. Do not compromise your non-negotiables. Do not compromise on your path and your purpose. Evolve. Evolution does not mean you compromise on who you are. No. It means you become more of who you are at your essence and at your truth. The power of love must replace the love of power. Boy, love truly is the most powerful magic on the planet. And we throw that phrase around all cliche, and it has become cliche. But if we actually heal ourselves, baby, love is the most powerful magic on the planet. It was love of our people that kept some marginalized people here. Native indigenous people have been brutalized since the moment the colonizer got here. The only reason why native indigenous people of this land still exist because native indigenous people, Black people, were brutalized from the moment the colonizer showed up on our lands and started stealing and selling us under false pretenses. When they started buying us and stealing us under false pretenses. We are only here because of the Black people, baby. We are responsible for our liberation, and we are responsible for the why we're still here, okay? We must fight from a place of love. You activists, you must fight from a place of love. You cannot fight from a place of hate, darling. And you cannot fight from a place where you are gaining power, because if you fight from that place, you will do nothing but become the bad people who hurt you. You will become the oppressors. No, honey. We must fight from a place of love. I fight against toxic masculinity and patriarchy, not because I hate men. It's because I love women so much. It's because I love gay people so much. It's because I love myself so much. It's because I actually love men so much. I do so much anti-racism work, not because I hate white people. It is because I love Black people so much. It is because I love indigenous people so much. It is because I love Mother Earth so much, not because I hate anybody. And do you know what sustains me? The love that I put into my communities, to myself, to this earth, to the people I serve. And that love comes right back to me, honey. The power of love must replace the power of hate. I fight for other people, for women's rights, for equality, for equity, because I love myself. The moment I started my self-love journey, the moment that self-love truly bloomed inside of me, something went off in my head and I said, wait a minute, I matter. I matter on this planet. My life is valuable. So if my life is valuable, other people who look like me, their life is valuable. Other black people, other gay people, other femme people, their life is valuable. If I deserve clean water, they deserve clean water. If I deserve clean air, they deserve clean air. I didn't start fighting back because I hated any of you. I started fighting back because I loved myself and I loved this earth. And the love that I had increased. Love is sustainable, my darlings. Fight from there. The last one, you are far greater than the sum of your fears. Listen, some of you ain't moving forward. We started out with the Two of Swords, and this is all about making some decisions. A lot of you are stuck in stagnation and not want to make no decisions moving forward because of the fears. You are more than your fears. You are more than your fears. Some of you are moving forward on things, and I'm currently getting dragged with me saying this coming out of I'm getting dragged by the words coming out of my own mouth. I hate it when that happens. Fuck this reading. I'm just playing. Why you gotta talk about me like this? You don't know my life? Ugh. Anyway. As I was saying, do you see me trying to avoid saying it because I don't want to hear it? So I'm gonna just sip a little tea real quick. You are not the sum of your fears. Stop letting your fears dictate your life. Stop. Life is really too short, okay? Go out, go shoot your shot at everything. Not just at romantic things, at everything. Shoot your shot at your crush. Shoot your shot at your dream jobs. Shoot your shot at everything you want, because the worst that could happen is it says no. But like if you shoot your shot at everything, you'll be too busy shooting your shot at everything to get too super fixated on the rejections. And you know something? Not everything is going to say no to your ass. Something is going to say yes. So shoot your shot at everything. And do not stop letting your fears dictate your shit, okay? Just drag myself. Moving on. First and foremost, we're going to acknowledge that there are some people in this music oracle deck that are just dastardly, and the motherfucker I pulled next is dastardly. But his dastardliness is actually going to help us with this lesson today. Elvis Presley. So the message from Elvis Presley, you are a king. Also, see, I just got dragged, but also the universe just affirmed that I am definitely the goddess king in this piece. Hello. You are the king. Second message, never let reality stand in your way. Third message, always keep heaven on speed dial. Number one, you are a king. You are a king. You are the king of your world. You are the ruler of your planet. You are the king of your world. So do it. Your word is law in your world, okay? Sometimes we forget that we are in the center of our world. Sometimes that we forget that we're the one who's running things and ruling things over here. Have you forgotten who you are? Well, this is the reminder that you are the king. One thing about Elvis Presley is that it was his belief in himself, and it was his belief of his grandeur that propelled everybody else to believe that about him, okay? It was his belief that made everybody else see him this way, all right? So number two, never let reality stand in your way. Here's the thing about Elvis Presley. He wasn't that great of a dancer, and he wasn't that great of a songwriter. This is why he stole from black people. The reality of this, he did not let reality stand in his way. He wasn't that talented. He stole from black people. Now, for all you people who don't know that, yeah, he stole from black people. He stole songs from black people, and he stole dance moves from black people. The aesthetic that y'all love so much came from us. It came from us. Now, the music industry at that time, and it still is actually, did a lot of that. They were notorious for literally going into black neighborhoods, knowing that we didn't have the exposure because we weren't put on mainstream, and taking our stuff. A lot of your well-loved, famous old school artists are only famous because of us. Mick Jagger has spoken to the fact that he's done it in these honoring ways, but also I know before he spoke about it in a positive way, he was called out for all of the fact that black soul music influenced all of them. Okay, that old school British invasion, that's black people. Like, literally, they were all influenced by us, all right? The reality of the situation is he wasn't talented. Did that stop him from becoming one of the greatest known artists in the world? Hell no. So I'm not suggesting you steal from black people. As a matter of fact, I'm saying don't do it. But the reality of the situation is saying you can't do this because you're too old, because you're too black, because you're too whatever. Fuck it. You make your own reality. Elvis made his own. Now, the lesson is don't steal from black or indigenous people while you're making your reality. That's all I'm saying. And in the end, I think he got his karma, because that's a wicked way to die. Google how he died. That's crazy. The last line is always keep heaven on speed dial. The message that's coming to me on this is we all have a one-way ticket off this planet. Nobody makes it off this planet alive. Now, we leave when we leave. Some of us is going to leave after a good 70 years, 50 years, 25 years, 10 years, 3 days, whatever. We all got a one-way ticket off this planet. Nobody makes it off this planet alive, okay? So make sure that you are doing what you need to do to be in touch with your spiritual system, your spiritual team. Do you understand what I'm saying? Be in communion with your spiritual team. And not just when you facing death. I mean, they're going to be there for you no matter what. Even if you did not pay attention to them the whole time, they're still going to be there for you when you die. But as a death doula, it'll be easier if you just, your death will be easier if you in communion with them. Also, keep heaven on speed dial. If this dude would have been talking to God in a real space, he probably would have had an even better career and wouldn't have died all drug addicted on the toilet, okay? Talk to the Lord on a regular basis. Talk to the spirits on a regular basis. Make sure you make your offerings. If you go to church, take your ass to church on a regular basis. If you go to the mosque, take your ass to the mosque. If you do altars, make sure you are always refreshing your altars. But don't just talk to God and spirits when you need something. They're there for you then, but also talk to them just regular, because they're there for you in your regular life. Okay? Okay. Let's do some affirmations. Let's do some affirmations. Let's do some affirmations, baby. Let's do some affirmations, honey. All right. This says, I have the power to change myself. Repeat after me. I have the power to change myself. 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 And this is for those of you who are looking to start your own businesses. This says, I vibrate entrepreneurial success. Repeat after me. I vibrate entrepreneurial success. 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 All right. Again, Cash App is LadySpeech. Venmo is LadySpeech Sankofa. PayPal, LadySpeech Sankofa @gmail.com. If you're feeling this, if you're feeling me, if you like what I am doing, if you like what you see, you can put a little something in the collection plate. All right. All right. We are moving on to the Goddess Oracle deck. I think I might have called these the Goddess Oracle deck. I'm not too sure. That's that stoner energy. This is the Music Oracle deck. This is the Goddess Oracle deck. And first up, we have the Sphinx. The Sphinx card comes into a reading And it's all about bringing the energy of challenge. Here's the thing. Sometimes we are challenged in life because that's our karma. We did something in the past and now we're seeing the fruits of our actions. We're seeing energy, a reaction to the energy we put out earlier. Sometimes we're being challenged because it's simply going to grow our character, okay? Sometimes we're being challenged because it's life, because that's what life is, all right? The Sphinx card comes into a reading and reminds us to, no matter why challenges in our life, it reminds us to meet challenge with our full self. Number one, we have what it takes to get through the challenges before us. Number two, you contain multitudes, so rely on your full self. Bring your full self to the challenge. Bring your gangster self. Bring your soft self. Bring your, warrior self. Bring your feminine self. Bring your child self. Bring your adult self. Bring your ratchet self. Bring your civilized self. Bring your artistic self. Bring your analog self. Bring all of yourself to the challenge, okay? Understand that you've got the intelligence, you've got the resources within you to get through the challenge. Stop lamenting over the fact that, why is it happening to me? You mean life? You mean life? Why is life happening to you? Because you're living. That's why. So meet the challenge before you. Stop trying to avoid it. Stop trying to look the other way. Stop trying to look the other way. Stop trying to look the other way. And meet that. All right, we've got Tara, Green Tara. And she is all about the centering. Take a look at how peaceful her faith is. Tara reminds us to center ourselves, to ground ourselves every day, every minute, every moment, every hour, every moment that we need it. Ground yourself through meditation, through mindfulness, through prayer, through whatever things that ground you, that center you. Make sure you center yourself. Make sure you're doing your grounding exercises before you leave the house. Make sure you're doing your grounding even when you're out, as you leave one appointment to the other, as you leave one building to another, as you leave one situation to another. Make sure that you take a moment to ground yourself, to do away, to brush off, to blow off the energy that you just left out of, so that you can be prepared for the energy that you're coming into. Make sure that you are grounding yourself after traumatic in a position where we are experiencing a lot of PTSD, a lot of CPTSD. A lot of us are being triggered within our mental illnesses, all kinds of stuff. So make sure that you are centering yourself. Make sure that you are centering yourself. Let's do a couple more affirmations, baby. Let's do a couple more affirmations, honey. This affirmation says, healing is hard. Staying wounded is harder. Repeat after me. Healing is hard. Staying wounded is harder. Healing is hard. Staying wounded is harder. Healing is hard. Staying wounded is harder. All right. This affirmation says, I choose health and healing over diets and punishing myself. Repeat after me. I choose health and healing over diets and punishing myself. I choose health and healing over dieting and punishing myself. I choose health and healing over dieting and punishing myself. I choose health and healing over dieting and punishing myself. All right, y'all. We're going to do the last two pulls of the day. If you are seeing this recorded, you are right on time. If you saw this at the beginning, you are right on time. If you came in the middle, you are right on time. If you're catching this at the end, you are right on time. Whenever you are seeing this, you are right on time. You're right on time. Blades. A balancing act, forward movement. It's a balancing act. Balance is key. The equinox came in this year, the autumn equinox, the fall equinox came in on the first day of Libra, okay? Balance is key. Balance is the theme. Balance is the theme. Balance your righteous and your ratchet, your masculine and your feminine. There are a lot of you who treat yourself like opposite things, because you contain multitudes and polarities, you consistently fight against yourself. Stop that. Stop that. Balance is key. You are all of the things that you are, and they don't contradict each other if you would just relax and accept yourself and work and seek balance, okay? Blades, also forward movements, as in roller blades, as in self-propelled, all right? It is time to get to doing what you need to do. Once you balance really, rollerblades was about balancing. Once you got your balance down, you could do anything and you can go fast. Get your balance down, and so that you can move fast on your forward trajectory, okay? Build. It is a time of building, y'all. Build, pour into your dreams, your goals, your desires. A lot of you know what you need to do. You're just not doing it. Currently getting dragged. Shut the hell up. I don't really need you to be in my personal life like this. Spirit. It's like I do need you to be in my personal life. I'm rather haphazard without you, God. I'm rather haphazard without you, ancestors. You know my heart means well, but I am just a hot mess down here on planet Earth with all these people who are crazy, and I am crazy too. I need you in my life. I just don't like it when y'all just be so forward with me. Anyway, build into your dreams. Build into your dreams, your goals, your wants, your desires. Pour into it. They want to help you so bad. They want to help you so bad. Spirit wants to help you so bad, and Spirit is going to do everything that it needs to do to make you sure that you're a success. But you need to make sure you're doing everything you need to do on your end for it to be a success, okay? That's just it. Pour into yourself. Pour into your dreams. Pour into your goals. Build it. If you build it, they will come. That's an old-ass movie reference. But build, literally though, if you build it, they will come. The people will come, but you need to build into your dreams, build into your goals, build into your business, build into your future, okay? Alrighty then. Well, I just got dragged. So you guys definitely should put some money in my Cash App because you all watched a public flogging. Jesus. I'm glad I dressed up for that. At least I look cute. Y'all wanted to get beat up today, so you got it. It's not my fault. I wanted to get beat up today, apparently. That's that switch energy coming through. Yes, I'm a dominatrix, but sometimes I like to get handled. I need to be more specific. That spirit doesn't need to go so hard. Spirit don't need to go so hard. It don't need to go so hard. Coming from my neck. I feel like, why you gotta choke me out like that? I mean, I know I like stuff like that, but dang. In public too? Ugh. So, that's that. I hope you enjoyed today. Today was good. I got dragged, but I really do feel like my life is better for it. I'm going to be a better person. This is how you know the Dom and the spirits are good. Like, I regularly get dragged by spirit, but I, like, walk away a better person. You know? Like, I will handle the hell out of my submissive, and they'll be so much better when I'm done. You know, you have that, but we don't like it when we're going through it. And then there's some of us who do like it. Anyway. Hope you had a good time today. 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 All right, y'all. Well, it's Libra season, so y'all know that I'm committed. Like, I'm going to reaffirm that I'm still committed to giving you a video every single day during Libra season. I started out kind of crazy. The first day, y'all got 2 videos. I totally messed my schedule up. I did not even see that. Y'all got 2 videos on Thursday. Then Friday, I freaking dropped the video late at night. And it was actually going to be on time, but YouTube would not let me load it. It took me like 4 hours to load the video. So that got uploaded in the middle of the night. But we're on point now. We're also in the middle of Mercury retrograde. So I just always surrender. Hello. But you will be getting a video every single day during Libra season. I'm going to hit you all with some blogs, some vlogs, lots of Ask Lady speeches. I've been getting a lot of questions that I do want to address. So y'all might get at least 2 of those a week. Of course, on Sundays, I'm just gonna stream the reading for you, and then I plan on streaming the full moon reading for you and the new moon reading for you during this time. Okay, so yes, my goal is to hit you with a video every single day on these here interwebs, on this here YouTube, okay? We are at 5,000 subscribers, so I want to say thank you for that. That's a recent goal that just got hit in the last like 2 weeks. So thank you. I need to actually start planning things, really fun things when I hit these strides. For 10,000 people, I think I'm gonna get a tattoo with you guys. I think that's what, when I finally hit 10,000 people on this app, I'm gonna take you, we're gonna do a whole vlog, and I'm gonna do a tattoo. I always have my tattoos planned out years in advance. So I have a piece that I'm gonna get when I get to 10,000 people on here. So yeah, thank you to every single person who has shown their financial appreciation, from the $2 to the $1 to the $5.55 to the $100 to the $50 to the $25, the $30, whatever you send. I appreciate all of that financial appreciation and the fact that you support me. Thank you for sharing this work. Thank you for inviting people into the space. Thank you for tagging people in. Thank you for being so beautiful and respectful in the comments. Just thank you. And I'm looking forward to creating for you during this next Libra season. My birthday is October. I think I will stream a little bit for you that day. I have got some things planned that I'm currently planning, so I don't know where. I'm not going to stream everything, but I think I might do a little birthday stream with you, just to check in and to celebrate with all my online friends. So this has been awesome. I hope you have the best Sunday today. I hope you have a most wonderful week. I hope that you feel divine, you feel uplifted, you feel beautiful. Just in case no one has told you today, thank you for surviving everything you have survived. Thank you for your wonderful, 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 wonderful space on this planet that you occupy. And thank you for just being a gift. Thank you for the gift of you. I love and appreciate you. Let me check in with the comments one more time. Where can we ask Lady Speech? Questions for Ask Lady Speech. You know what? You can ask under the video. You can ask when I post this video, you can go ahead and ask questions, because I do look at my comments. You can ask the questions, and I'll make sure that I write it down. I need to come up with a better system, so I think I'm gonna do that today, come up with that system today. But I'll make sure that I keep a note of it. Also, watch my community tab. I think periodically what I'm gonna do is just create a post. I'll do that today. I'll create a post on my community tab, and then y'all can put your questions up under there for Ask Lady Speech, okay? But definitely, for now, because this is this weekend, I'm gonna remember that I said this. Just put your questions up under this video and all that good stuff. Okay, so let me check in with the live comments. What's the spiritual safe word? Yeah, we didn't establish a spiritual safe word with this session. We should have. Oh, Sarah, it's so good to see you. I love you. It's so good to see you too, Sarah F. Thank you. Tasha said, thank you so much for today. You are welcome. Jaden said, have a good rest of your day. You too. Haley said, thank you for facilitating a rather hefty ass whooping. Many blessings to you. You are welcome. You are so welcome. Weezy said, that's the third time this week that I've heard the quote for build. Yep, it's time to get to building. Veronique said, drag right along with you. I wasn't the only one. Sorry about that. I almost ended this crazy. Anyway. Oh my God, I love you all. You guys are amazing, wonderful, and so very divine. And I'm just grateful that you allow me in any part of your world. I really enjoyed this Sunday reading. I actually enjoy all of them that I get to do with you. This one was really fun. And so I'm looking forward to just continuing to create content for you. My journey on YouTube has been amazing so far. And I'm just looking forward to what this is going to continue to grow into and turn into. I'm also going to create a post, I think, yeah, I'm going to be active on my community tab this week. I want to know what content of mine y'all love. I can kind of tell from my analytics. I can tell from my analytics. Whew, my speech impediment is acting up today. I am having so much trouble with my words. But I can tell from my analytics, but also I want to hear things from you too. I want to know directly from your mouth. What do you love? What do you want more of so I can give it to you? And on that note, I'm finally going to let you go. I will see you all in the next video. Y'all have a good day. And I will talk to you soon. Peace, my love. Peace.